Maddie, and today I'm going to do the throwback tag because I have nothing else to do. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. Any pictures of your younger self? Cue childhood picture now. Number 2. What TV shows did you watch when you were growing up? I got my list here. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ren and Stimpy, Dora, Blue's Clues, Dragon Tales, The Flintstones, That's So Raven, Even Stevens, Hey Arnold, Teletubbies, It's a Big Big World, and Word World. There's probably a ton more that I forgot to mention, but those are just the ones that I remember. I really like to watch The Wiggles, I think, and basically everything on PBS Kids. Fetch with Rough Men. Number 3. What did you want to be when you grew up? I think I wanted to be a marine veterinarian, but I can't even take the fish off the hook when I go fishing, so I mean that's not happening. Do you still want to do that? Of course not. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. What were your favorite toys to play with when you were younger? You know, I have absolutely no idea. I think I played with a lot of Barbies, for sure. I had a lot of little people. There was a couple Dora dolls, and I remember Dress Up. I miss my childhood. I just decided that from now on I'm gonna be a child. If you need me, I'll be in my closet. Most embarrassing thing you remember doing? Well, the first thing I think of when I think about embarrassing childhood memory is gym class in 1st grade. So everybody had just gone to the bathroom, and I had gone with them. Everybody went, and then we went to gym. But for some really weird reason, all of a sudden, I needed to go again. And so I asked the teacher, and she said no because we had just gone, and she thought that I was making up excuses. Why would I make up an excuse? I'm a 1st grader. So she wouldn't let me go, and so I was just like, okay, and I kept running. We were running laps around the gym, and all of a sudden, I really, really needed to pee. So I asked her again. She still said no. She's like, okay, well maybe if you can hold it for another 5 minutes or something, then I'll let you go. And so I waited and waited. I don't know, it was horrible. I ran, and I was right next to her again. And I peed my pants. It was horrible. It scarred me. Ugh. Read something you wrote in kindergarten. I have nothing from when I was in kindergarten. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. 1, all the Sesame Street songs. 2, anything by the Wiggles. And 3, I used to be obsessed with High School Musical. This was when I was a little bit older, but yeah. I got this for my birthday. I remember I got like a little CD. I got a CD player. This is why it's called the Throwback Tag. I got one of those CD players and a High School Musical CD, and I put it in there, and I would sit on the couch singing as loud as I possibly could with my big headphones on. You know, not earbuds. I didn't have earbuds. It was the headphones. And I would sit and sing. I'm still obsessed with High School Musical stuff. What is one funny thing you dressed up as a child? A Barbie. What was that? Stop it! Tell a funny story you remember from when you were a child. I don't remember anything. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a little kid? Yes, actually. It's my blanket. I got it when I was 1, and I'm keeping it forever. What's the scariest thing you remember happening when you were little? I have multiple stories from when I was a little kid. They involve injuries and roller coasters. When I was in 1st grade, I went to this girl's party at her house, and we were swimming in her pool, splashing around, and all the girls decided that they were gonna go in the deep end. I had no idea how to swim, but wanting to be with everybody else who was able to swim in the deep end, I went to the deep end as well. Because they had like this slide, and it was so cool. I went down the slide, and the water was 8 feet deep, and So I went down the slide and I had no idea how to swim. So I sank to the bottom, but then humans, thank goodness for our buoyancy, and I was kind of a chubby child and fat float, so I came back up, but I would sink multiple times, and I almost drowned until the girl who had invited me to her party, she came, she saw what was happening. I was screaming, but I don't think anybody heard. She saw what was happening, and she brought me over to the side of the pool, and yes, thank you, Laura, for saving my life. Kudos to you. Kudos. What is something weird you did as a child? I cut everyone's hair except for mine. I never cut my own hair. I cut my sister's hair. I cut the doll's hair. I never cut my own hair. I guess that's the weirdest thing I did. I don't know. I don't remember anything. I mean, I picked my nose, but every child does that, so it's not as weird. How is the world different now from the way it was when you were a child? I think that's how you say the question. Got this one. When I was a kid, all I remember is